So what in the world is going on with the crypto market? Many of you have heard about the conspiracies of Justin Sun, this guy, the founder of BitTorrent and the TRON network, sleeping with a crypto billionaire's wife, and that's why the whole market has been tumbling. That's why we basically lost about $500 billion in terms of value in the whole market. So I'm going to give you my opinion about what's going on. Is this truly going to affect the market for weeks to come, or is this just a small dip and then we're going to be right back to where we left off? I will provide you clarity in this video, but first of all, if you're not subscribed and if you have not yet smashed the like button, click off of this video and move on with your day. Please show your support for this channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing. Let your family and friends know about this channel so we continue to grow. So do those things, and if you don't, just go ahead because you don't really find value in these videos. That's why you haven't liked or subscribed yet. So if you don't find value, go ahead and click off. Have a nice day. Thank you. But be sure to do those things real quick and let's keep going. So right now we're at a multi-month low with most of the altcoins. We have not been this low since about March, so 2 months ago. And many of you know the whole market literally has just been going down, down, down. So what do I think about this? On TikTok and on social media, people are saying that Justin Sun is the reason for this because they want to liquidate his positions in Ethereum and Bitcoin because supposedly he did something shady or he slept with someone's wife. So they want to basically wipe him out completely. They want to liquidate his positions. And what do I think about that? First of all, there's a couple things, but first of all, that is exactly why I am not invested in the BitTorrent token or the TRON network token, because even if you go on their website, like the BitTorrent website, it seems very fishy. It seems misleading. How do they have over 2 billion users? How does BitTorrent have over 2 billion users? If someone can explain that to me, please leave a comment real quick down below. But if they had really 2 billion users, they would probably be the largest cryptocurrency project in the world, this BitTorrent. But anyways, also, whenever Justin Sun had his lunch with Warren Buffett a year or two ago, he paid about $4 million, almost 5, right here, 4.6 million, just to have lunch with Warren Buffett. And even back then, people close to Justin Sun were saying how he's engaged in illegal fundraising, money laundering, sex trafficking, and many other crimes. So you as an investor, why would you invest in a project where the founder is very shady? Why? Yes, maybe these are accusations, but the fact that this accusation came out a couple years ago and then today we're hearing the exact same thing. Sleeping with someone else's wife is not noble. It's not. I don't care who you think you are. It's not noble. And that says a lot about the founder and the project and their vision and their mission. It seems like they're literally just trying to fraud people, because if he's frauding his own friends, and I don't know if he's married, he might be married and he might have cheated on his own wife. And me as someone who's married, like that is not, you have no excuse to be cheating on your wife. And if you can do that, that means you can fraud billions of people all around the world that you don't even know. If you can hurt your own spouse that much, you can literally take money from billions and you have no emotions. There are people like that out in this world, so pay attention and do your research before you invest in anything. TRON claims to be decentralizing the web. I don't know how they're going to do that. And they claim to be the world's largest, fastest growing public chain, which is probably also very misleading. If I do my research, I'll probably find other projects growing faster than the TRON network. But anyways, that's for another video. So what does this mean? Nothing fundamental has changed with the crypto market. So what we've been seeing for the past couple of weeks, everything going down, is normal. Like, honestly, we have been going up so much for the past couple of months that yes, a pullback is normal. And in 6 months, I believe we will be much higher than where we are now. That is my prediction. And worst case scenario, absolutely worst case scenario, by tomorrow, if we do not close, I think a $40,000 Bitcoin, they're saying that Bitcoin has to close above 45,000. Otherwise, we will be in a bear market. Worst case scenario, we go all the way down to where we were last year in the COVID crash. I will be so happy, and you should too, because your favorite investments like Hedera Hashgraph, SpaceChain, SingularityNet, QuantStamp, and whatever you're invested in, you will be able to buy it at a 90% plus discount. So why would you not be happy? At that point, I would find money out of the middle of, like, underneath the ground. I'll get money and just to invest in these projects if they go back down that much. And one thing as well, why should you not trust the news media outlets so much? For example, in 2020, the stock market went into a bear market for literally a month, the shortest lived bear market in history. So from March, it was in a bear market, and then in April, a month later, it came out of it. And the news outlets, CNBC, CNN Money, Fox News, Business News, all of them were saying how we will be in a bear market now for about a year, because the average bear market lasts about 10 months. So they were saying that, hey, you should be scared for the next couple of months. Don't invest. Just sit on the sidelines, blah, blah, blah. And that's why they say it's not about timing the market. It's about time in the market. Because as you all know, we literally just kept going up and up and up, and we just did not stop. So this most recent dip, if you're invested in great projects and you actually believe in them long term for 5 years, 10 years, and you've done your research, then you have nothing to worry about. And again, worst case scenario, we go back down. Let's take BitTorrent, for example. Oh, and one thing about these mega whales trying to liquidate Justin Sun, I know he has a lot of holdings in Bitcoin and Ethereum, so that's why they were targeting the whole market. But it would have been smarter for them to literally just target the BitTorrent token and the TRON token. Like, they should have tried to short sell it. They should have tried to buy in a lot and then just sell it all, like, at a discount to push the price down completely so they can wipe out Justin Sun's net worth. If that's exactly what they were trying to do to liquidate him, go after his projects. That's what you should do. You should try to defraud his projects. You should look into the websites and see what on there is misleading and try to bring light to it, so eventually the market for itself will judge that this guy, Justin Sun, he does not deserve to be a crypto mogul if there is something truly shady behind the scenes that we cannot see. So they should go after his TRON and BitTorrent tokens. They should not go after the whole market. That should not be their reasoning. That should not be their approach, because they're also hurting a lot of other innocent people. But anyways, this is exactly why you should not be scared, because literally someone sleeping with someone else's wife has been able to wipe out almost $500 billion in the market. That's what they're saying on TikTok, for example. But regulation also is another big thing that could be coming. If you're invested in great projects, you should not be scared, because I agree with this guy, David Rubenstein. You probably heard of him. He covered the Watergate scandal, like back in Nixon administration, like decades ago, and he said that basically the SEC will not regulate it, like they will not ban cryptocurrency. Instead, they will focus on compliance. And that's a very important distinguishing factor. Compliance and banning are completely different things. Banning is getting rid of it completely, right? Compliance means that, hey, all of these tokens that we're seeing, we need to make sure that they're actually solid, that they're audited, that they have some type of fundamentals, that their financial standing is good, that the tokenomics are decent. For example, today we just crossed 10,000 cryptocurrencies on CoinMarketCap. We were sitting at around 9,900 for a week, and now finally, like just last month, we only had about 9,000, but now we have 10,000. So every single day, dozens of cryptocurrencies are being dumped on the market, and many of them trash, many of them shitcoins. Because as we can tell, if you go to the spotlight tab underneath cryptomarket.com, coinmarketcap.com, you'll see that the most recently added are all here. Like for example, Ape Haven, Bezoge Earth, Orange Token, Cloud Finance. Like, do you really think these are solid projects here to stay for 5-10 years? Maybe 1% of these, yes. That's it. Most of these will be gone. Like for example, Money of Tomorrow, Today, Rabbit Token, Bogged Finance, Uric, Stake Bank Finance. Are you serious? Like, take a look for Twerk Finance. Wow, I like this one. If you like to twerk your booty, make sure you invest in Twerk Finance. So basically, do not be scared about regulation. If you are truly invested in great projects like these, you literally have nothing to worry about. But if you're invested in some of these like SafeMoon and Shiba Inu, for example, and Kisha Inu and blah, 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 then yes, you should be worried. You should stay up at night and rethink what your strategy is. But anyways, I hope this video gave you some clarity about what's going on in the market. Again, people are blaming Justin Sun for being the catalyst for this most recent dip, but I would add on to that the fact that regulations talks are coming and people are getting scared because there is a lot of stupid money. We obviously know there is so much money in Shiba Inu, for example, that people are scared that, hey, in a couple years, if this gets regulated and this Shiba Inu does not survive, what will happen? So people have been starting to sell their positions. So that's number 2, Justin Sun, and then regulation. Number 3, also exchanges were down for a long time. So people were not able to buy or sell their favorite cryptocurrencies. So when the exchanges are down, the money flow is stopped. And when the money flow is stopped, obviously the prices keep going down because nobody can buy into their favorite cryptocurrencies. So those 3 things I believe were the major catalysts for this most recent dump. What do you think? But anyways, this Justin Sun guy, if you're invested in BitTorrent and TRON, rethink the founder's morals. Like, rethink who he is as a person, and if you truly want to be invested in this after you've done your research on him, then go ahead. But anyways, that is exactly what's going on with the market right now. And again, if you found any value out of this, subscribe, like, and share. Do those 3 things for me real quick. Subscribe, like, and share. It's really that simple. If you have not done those 2-3 things, then please don't come back because you have not found any value out of these videos. And do you agree with me that they should literally just target BitTorrent and TRON? Like, they should drive the price of their tokens down. Like, if that's their goal with Justin Sun, just drive the price of these tokens down. That's all you have to do, really. You should not go after the whole market. That is my opinion. But anyways, you should not be scared if it does go down to, let's say, Hedera Hashgraph, one of our favorite cryptocurrencies, this one. If it goes down to 3 cents again, if you will not be a huge buyer, then go ahead and sell now. Like, anything is possible in this crypto market. Obviously, it would not be so good for it to go all the way down, but if you would be scared for it to go all the way down, you should not be invested to begin with. Find something, and there are thousands and thousands of choices. Obviously, over 10,000 cryptocurrencies on the market. So find something for you. If it goes down 90+%, you will be comfortable. You will buy more. You will buy the dip. You will have nothing to worry about. If you're not invested in those cryptocurrencies, then really rethink your strategy. That is the point of this video. Again, show your support for me, for this channel. If you got any value out of it. Until next time, Mr. Mufleh. Out.